Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's take a deep breath and roll those shoulders back. Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Michelle Kanan, also known as the Satisfied Wife. And Lord, I have so many new people in my zone, in my network today. So I wanted to pop on live and say, hey, introduce myself. I am the founder of the legendary Goddess Wife School. We are in our last day of registration today, just a few more hours and a few more spots left before we close the doors. And I wanted to pop on here because for all of my new followers and new connections, howdy, howdy, a lot of you are really successful and really powerful women, and you are building the lives of your dreams. You're building the businesses of your dreams. You're doing it all, and I salute you. I salute you because I'm one of you too. That's right. I'm a wife, I'm a toddler mom, I'm a multipreneur, and I happen to be a relationship success coach. And something that I see with powerful women as they get more successful, as they expand, as they grow, as they rise, as they make more money, is so many of y'all, your relationships suffer. Your relationship with your man suffers, and then you blame it on stories and limiting beliefs that you were taught as an empowered woman about men, that we have to fight against our man in order to get what we want, and that men are not really big on emotions or being really connected, or that men are lazy, or that men are threatened by successful women, or that he doesn't like it. It makes him feel emasculated when you make more money, and it's just not true. It's just not true. So if you're popping on live, say hello. Let me know that you are here. Introduce yourself. Let me know if you're in a relationship, what kind of business you have, what is going on in your life. And if you're watching the replay, do hashtag replay. It is Friday before my birthday weekend. It's my birthday on Monday. I have these amazing roses that my husband gave me to congratulate me on all of the amazing success that we're having with this launch of Goddess Wife School, and the 15 incredible women from around the world that have already said yes to having the infinite partnership and the relationship that feels as successful and exciting and sexy as the business that you're building. And the thing is, right, I work with so many women that are in this position that don't realize what they're doing to their partners, that don't realize how much y'all are getting in the way of your man giving you all of the things that you want and need, right? So many of us see our partners and see what we're not getting from him, right? How he's not being supportive enough, how he's not stepping up enough, how he's being distant, how the sex isn't so great as it used to be, how the chemistry isn't the same as it used to be, right? Like, we see all of those problems, and then we like resign ourselves to things like, well, that's just normal, right? Or that's just how like it goes in relationships when you've been together for so long, or there's so much old pain and heartbreak there that we're never going to be able to get over that. We're never going to be able to move past that, or well, that's just how men are, right? Like, men, they're lazy, right? Or he just doesn't want to, or he just doesn't get it, or he just doesn't understand me. There's so many explanations that we have about why our man isn't giving us what we wanted. But there's one explanation that we never think about. There's one thing that we never do, which is to look inside of ourselves and be like, oh shit, maybe it's me. And I'm not here to make you feel guilty, right? I'm not here to make you feel bad about yourself, or to tell you, to blame you, or to make you feel like you're wrong or anything like that. Absolutely not. What I'm here to tell you is, to give you the opportunity to take personal responsibility here in your relationship dynamic, because something that I teach is that your relationship isn't 50-50. It's not 50 him and 50 you. It's 100-100. So how can you show up 100%, your full self, your best self in relationship, open to and ready to receive all of these things that you say that you want from your man, instead of unconsciously continuing to either get in his way or force him to try to like fight you to give you all of those things? Because if you're new to my world, I'm going to blow your mind with a lot of different things. And one of the most important things that you need to understand about your man is that not only does he love you, But nothing makes him feel better than being your hero. Nothing makes him feel better than giving you everything that you want and need and feeling like, yo, like, wow, I make her so happy. Wow, I make her so fulfilled. Wow, I can take care of her so well. Your man loves feeling that, like that kind of sense of accomplishment, that kind of sense of fulfillment. But so many of us have been taught not to let our partners feel that and not to give them the opportunity to show up for us in those kinds of ways. And I'll give you like a really easy example because I'm a human being over here and it's always a work in progress and it happens in my life too, right? The other day I was gonna go run an errand and I was gonna leave and my husband said, all right, I'm gonna go like warm up the car for you. I'm gonna go start the car. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. I'll just do that when I go outside. And then I was just like, hold up, hold up, hold up. No. Like, yeah, babe, I would love that. I would love for you to go outside. That's so thoughtful. That's so sweet. Like, that's so caring. Like, oh, thank you for going out of your way to do something to take care of me, to make my life easier. And that's just a tiny little example of all of the different ways that our men are either trying to step up for us and we're not letting them do it, or that they've even given up trying to do that because they've gotten so much bad feedback or criticism or felt our wrath or disappointment or displeasure when either we didn't do it the right way or they messed it up a little bit or they didn't do it according to our super high expectations of exactly how things are supposed to be. And I get you, girl. I get you because I am you, right? And I'm giving the medicine that also I am deliciously swallowing down myself, which has changed my marriage, which has changed my relationship, and which has made me realize, like, oh my God, wow, I was really, really getting in the way of setting my partner up for success in being exactly the husband and father and provider that I desperately wanted him to be. And and he's like above and beyond. Like I experience above and beyond in my marriage and in my relationship of what I'm able to get because I have figured out, right? Part of a big thing that I teach inside of my Goddess Wife School is I teach powerful women like us, women with a lot of momentum, with a lot of thrust, a lot of forward energy, with a lot of like boss bitch energy, which is so beautiful and so important for certain things in life. We absolutely need that. And we're lucky, those of us that have that kind of energy, we're lucky that we have that and we know how to activate it. But when it comes to our relationship, it behooves you and your man to learn how to let that go, and frankly your business too, but that's a whole other thing that we'll talk about another time. To create a space of receiving, to create a beautiful space of receiving and giving your man the opportunity to step up into that space and give you everything that you ever wanted. Hey Kulia, aloha, nice to meet you. Hey, I see there's a bunch of people watching live, so just like leave a comment so I know you're here. There's a lot of new people in my world, and I'd love to get to know you better. And ask me any questions because I want you to get this. I want you to understand this, and not from a shame place, and not from he's right and I'm wrong, or we're taking that kind of black and white, positive, negative thinking out of the equation here, those kinds of judgments about what it's supposed to be like. Because my question for you is, are you getting what you want from your man? Are you getting what you want and what you need? And if you're not, 100% your man isn't getting what he wants and he needs in the relationship either. And the twist here, what most of us don't realize, what we've been taught, is that we need to compromise and give up things in order to make both people happy, in order to make the relationship work, in order for things to like be okay. And that's total BS. That's totally untrue. You can have everything, he can have everything, and there's a way for you both to come together in your full 100 energy to both have everything and co-create together so that you can literally be limitless, right? And this is especially important for my entrepreneur women, for my visionaries, for my builders. You do not want to compromise, right? You want what you want. You want to feel the way that you want to feel. You want to be fulfilled 100%. You know how you want things to be and you want to take it there. You don't want to compromise and make yourself small and hold yourself back and accept things that don't feel good for you, that when you know that you want more. And I don't want that for you either. But y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how to inspire your man to show up for you. You don't know how to activate your relationship so that you can have that and in a way that he can have that too. That's the rub. That's the rub. This whole battle of the sexes, it exists, but it doesn't have to exist in your relationship. It doesn't have to exist in your romantic life. And really, one of the biggest things that I learned is a question that I ask myself that I'm going to give to you now as a gift, which is, would you rather be right or would you rather be in love? And this was a very big realization and understanding for me, and how much in my relationship I was forcing the need for myself to be right, and what happened for both of us when I could poof, drop that, learn how to resource myself deeply and create those opportunities, create that connection, create that really safe space for my man to step up powerfully, confidently, sexy as fuck, provider energy, 100 solid leadership, like for him to be everything that I ever wanted and so much more. I didn't realize how much I was getting in his way. I didn't. And I want to let you know this, not to make you feel bad, but to give you an understanding for how wildly different your relationship experience can be. And I don't care if you've been with your man for a decade, like I have, if you've been with him for a year, or even if you're not in relationship, right? I work with single women, widowed women, divorced women. Years ago, I wish that I knew this stuff in my marriage even years ago, because it would have saved us so much drama, and we would have had such an easier time. We would have been so much further along in our success, in our lifestyle. But look, everything happens for a reason, everything in perfect timing. You're here in perfect timing. I'm here in perfect timing. Now is that opportunity. My Goddess Wife School closes tonight. Doors close tonight. We have 4 spots left for amazing women to come in and truly learn how to create a relationship with your man that feels as successful, as sexy, as satisfying as the business that you're building, as the life that you're creating for yourself. Your relationship has infinite potential. Your man is the greatest resource. And I know so many of you are like, I don't need a man to be successful. I can do it on my own. Yeah, 1,000% you can do it on your own. But when you are in relationship, when you have the privilege of being in relationship, you got to be crazy not to tap into that resource. You got to be out of your mind not to desire to learn how to come together with your man in a way that lets you be so creative, so abundant. Put your resources together, put your creativity together, put your energy together, put your potential together to make anything in this life, right? And that's what goes on in my relationship. That's what goes on in the relationships of all of the incredible women that go through my Goddess Wife School and that do deep coaching work with me. I want you to drop the brainwashing that you have, the limitation that you have that is forcing you to try to fight your man, to dom him, to nag him, to manage him, to push him, to passively aggressively beg him, to feel frustrated, to not know what to do. You can drop all of that. You never have to have that experience with your man again, because as much as you hate it, he hates it too. And he feels super stuck. And what he is doing is pulling back and finding other places that give him energy and that feel good, instead of turning to you in your relationship. So before you get to that place, before you guys get to that place where you're so pulled apart, do the amazing thing. Join my Goddess Wife School. If you have a great relationship, this is going to make it even better. And if you're struggling with your partner, my goddesses have turned things around, like celibate marriages, ways where infidelity, forgiveness for so many different things, right? And it doesn't require you making yourself small or you giving up anything. Actually, what it's going to ask of you is to be even more your 100-fold self. You're fully nourished, fully taken care of, fully receptive self, creating that space to let in everything that you want instead of continuing to struggle with all the shit that you don't. That is the kind of change that I want you to experience. That's what I want you to have right now. So if you sign up for my Goddess Wife School, you're going to get it. You're going to be in our private Facebook group. You're going to be inside my private Goddess Hotline WhatsApp group, where you have me in your back pocket anytime you need me. It's an 8-week program. We do weekly live calls, and it is honestly like I have hundreds of testimonials. Every single woman that has done Goddess Wife School has exploded like everything that she wanted in her marriage, things that she didn't even expect in your business, with your money, with your finances, with opportunities. It's not logical. And that's the best part of all of it. It's the best. So if you have any questions about that, you can shoot me a message, or the link is pinned in the comments. I'm going to pop off. It is my birthday weekend. I'm here to celebrate. And I want you to grab one of those last spots before doors close tonight. I'm so excited to get to know you. I'm so excited to hear you brag about the relationship that you are going to be having with your man. Women are already leaving testimonials, and we only started today about what's been going on. So I want you to have that experience too. I'm loving you so, so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.